Alright. Hey guys, so today we're having a look at Reincarnated as a Slime figures that we currently own, plus the Banpresto box. Hey Yuki! That is Reincarnated as a Slime themed. So we're going to start with the stuff that's over on this side of the desk, and then we're going to go to this side, and then we'll look at the I won't call it a blind box. We actually know what's in it, but it's just like a curated box based on Reincarnated as a Slime that Banpresto put out. So, the first thing I'm going to show is a fan thing that I got. That is a little... He's like a squishy Rimuru. So, you can feel this. It's like the thing that they have in the one episode that Rimuru is supposed to feel like. It's made with those same beads.
Yeah, it's got little...
sand bead things.
Yeah, they're like small beanbag sort of beads.
Yeah, and so they're nice and squishy. But this is one of the very few...
stress squeezer sort of thing.
That's what this is more like, but yeah.
Well,
whatever. But yeah. This is one of the very few fan items that I've been able to find of Rimuru that actually is like nice quality. And Rimuru is my favorite of the characters. So... he's always the most important of the figures to me.
They like to at least give him as an addition to a lot of the other figures.
Yes. And then
you get your Rimuru.
The other Rimuru thing I got is an official licensed... Oh! Yuki, thank you for the host. Appreciate that.
Yay!
I keep this one in his box just because he's a, like, jelly kind of... consistency, so he would gather dust really a lot. But he's also squishy, but not like as soft. This is more like a silicone squishy versus soft squishy. This was the thing I was trying to find the picture of, but I couldn't for some reason online. Like, I can't find this anywhere. I don't know why this isn't being sold more, but that's why I keep him in his little box that also has like little grass details and stuff in the background, so it looks like he's in the field, because I don't want him to get dusty and dirty. And then the first big figure we have a bonus Rimuru figure that came with it. And he like sits flat on the desk, so he's out here in my desk area.
Yeah, he's
because of
pretty
that.
much a paperweight.
Yeah. So we have Shion in the purple swimsuit.
Who's probably my favorite character. I like Shion or Millium.
Yep. And I like Millium as well. I like Shion too, it's just I like Rimuru a lot, so. But I'm gonna have to probably take it out of camera to... You want to pull her out for me?
The box is kind of large and our camera area isn't set up to...
But I've set up...
So this one is pretty interesting.
Yep. This is where...
it's already
this
assembled.
One is supposed to go, is right there.
Pretty much.
But yeah, she's a fully assembled one. I think we've already got her.
The thing off camera down there is the base. It's just a white round base. You'll see it in a second. Looks like a small frisbee.
Sorry for all the bad sounds this video is gonna have.
Real sound.
I'm gonna have to edit it whenever I...
Bam, bam, clack.
Oh, there's tape. That's what it is.
Your little X-Acto knifey thing.
Yeah. I thought we had gotten all the tape on this one. That was probably why I was being so...
I think we just open one side and let it kind of...
flop over?
Yeah, lever over.
Gotcha. That would make sense. But yeah, I think the only...
So we don't have enough room to have these displayed. We're going to eventually be getting into a house, but right now we're in a small apartment and have to store figures in a closet.
Yeah, and so the only part that she isn't assembled with is her ponytail, which goes there, which is housed right here. But her sculpt is very nice. I feel like her eyes are done really well. And then the other Rimuru is designed to sit like on her like this.
You can let it go.
So
Yeah, it's
so whenever we do display this, it will be displayed like this. But yeah, you get a extra one to just kind of have as like, I guess, an extra prop, and so I've claimed him as my desk assistant. But yeah, so he's actually formed perfectly to sit with her too.
Yeah.
And then yeah, it's just a plain base. There's nothing interesting because she doesn't fit into it or anything. It's just her sitting on top of it.
Yeah, and this is a 1/6 scale figure, so she's, pretty big size for anime figures. She's kind of like the medium size.
Yeah, because she's sitting down, she's probably height-wise about the same as most 1/8, but if she were to be standing up at this size, would be way taller. I don't know the price for this figure, what we paid for her. The only thing I really looked at price-wise was our Banpresto box, because I just wanted to let people know what it was, and so we can also kind of look at it and see if we think that it's a worth, the money kind of thing that Banpresto put together, basically.
Good deal.
Yeah. And that's what I want to kind of look at with this video.
Shake her a little bit. I don't feel like maybe some of her head is
Here, hold that.
Yeah, because it seems like... And we can fix this later if you want.
No, I don't mind putting her away. I think that's as far in as she goes.
Okay. I don't know if
I will be careful putting everything on.
She's not down under the hole very
Yeah,
much.
she's not, and there's like space right here, but like she doesn't like.
That's fine. I just don't want you to like smash her horn or nothing.
Oh, her horn's got plenty of space.
Okay.
I think they just have extra room. They actually planned their packaging well and made it where she has room. Yeah, I think she's fine. Yep, so that was our first Shion figure. We have another one on pre-order, but we don't have that one yet. But that's her in her, like, uniform, right? Is that what it was?
I don't remember. Yeah, something like that.
So, we currently own 2 million figures, and I believe we have another couple on order as well.
Yeah.
So first we're going to look at the one that I actually like, which is the cheaper one. I think it was only like, what, 30 bucks? 20 bucks?
Yeah, it's a prize figure.
It's one of the prize figures. And for one of the prize figures, I feel like she looks really nice. She has a nice dynamic pose. I like her hair movement. But, this feature is pretty funny to me.
No!
So, she comes apart pretty easily.
A drop of glue would fix that.
Yes, a drop of glue would. But because, again, since we're not in, like, a place where we're going to be settled for a while, we don't want to do that just yet, so she's not permanently affixed. But, yeah, I like her dynamic pose, like I said. The paint job is as good as one of these normally is.
I think it looks pretty good. I think it's a good deal for...
There's a couple issues under, like, her bra area here, and, like, on her little gym things, and, like, a few of the minor detail paints. But again, like, I think for the price that we paid for this, it's very good. So I guess this is probably only one of 2 figures that we own that I'm not happy with, is the next one we're going to look at. So, I've established in this that Rimuru is my favorite. He has a very specific look, how they do in other figures, where they make him translucent. And in this figure, in the listing, and on the box, they list and said that he was supposed to be translucent. But he's not. And you can see him there in the box, right there. He's not translucent. I'm going to take him out and show you. But you can see on the box where they make him translucent. Oh my god, ice cream truck.
Yeah, if you hear...
weird music.
Yeah, music in the background. That's our neighborhood ice cream truck.
But yeah.
By neighborhood, I mean apartment.
Yeah. So, the figure itself, besides Rimuru, is fine.
And that's what I wanted.
And that's...
was this figure.
Yes. And, like, it's a good sculpt and everything like that. It's just... It irritates me to no end that on the box and on the listing, they list him as translucent, and they don't actually make him translucent. They didn't have to list that he was translucent.
I would have bought it either way.
Probably. I wouldn't have been pissed, though. I think I got all the tape on this one. I just got it.
And so there's a...
But, like, look at that.
Yeah. And so this figure is... I don't know if it's based on animation or if they did the animation to advertise the figure or what. But there's the animation that goes along with this one where she throws Rimuru up and catches him kind of on her butt back area there.
Debagging her except for her face thing. But this is also the part that I don't like because they use translucent resin, I am assuming there for the honey, and in the jar for the honey as well. So
they have it.
They have it.
Didn't want to do Rimuru.
They just didn't want to do old Rimuru.
Yep, that's where he sits.
Yep, I can't. Butt. I have to, not have him on there while holding her. But yeah. She looks very good. Her details are nicer. It's, there's no, like, weird spots or anything. The gem on her shoulder is also resin, so it's like it looks like a gem. So yeah. All in all, this figure is very nice. It's just... Yeah, it's the Rimuru.
Casey is salty because the Rimuru is not see-through.
I mean, they list him as it and show him as it on the box. I feel like they should. But, she's also a 1/6, or is she 1/8?
Where's the box for this one? I believe it's a 1/6. Or not 1/6.
1/8?
1/7.
1/7? Okay.
Yeah.
But she turned out nice. I like, again, her dynamic hair. They tend to give Milliam nice dynamic hair with, like, strands coming out and her big... I never know the name of this. Because I know there's a term for specifically the hair, because I have one.
It's like a cowlick, maybe? But
that's what we call it, but it's like a specific cute trait that they have a term for. But
the company that makes this figure is With Fans.
Yeah.
And the previous one was made by, I don't know Japanese words.
Yeah, I don't know that one.
Let me look at the box some more.
I don't know where I put
Orca Toys, like the whale.
Mm-hmm. Okay, this was the one that was on the arm.
You're giving her plastic stuff back.
Yeah, she's going back in her box, so...
Into the box.
Yep.
And the base is just the regular white base with kind of like
a honeycomb pattern on it.
Yeah.
Because she's got honey. But yeah. Nothing extraordinarily, like, special or anything about it. Okay. So let's see how she was supposed to lay in there.
Rimuru goes in the slot.
Alright, and so with all that, we can now look at the Banpresto box. Sorry, it's the back part of the box there that's not wanting to cooperate. The box tried to bite me. But yeah, one of the things for pre-ordering that figure is we got one of these as well, which is like a little cell phone charm of Rimuru, who's also not translucent. Alright, so the Banpresto box is actually really interesting. It came to us like this, and it's in like a foldy top box, and it's apparently Banpresto's 6th box that they've done? I know I've seen the Kirby one, I don't know what other series they've done, but they do like these themed boxes. And they actually list like the contents and everything online, so you know what you're getting. So this is like the list for the things that are in this box. The I feel like the marketing team for Banpresto did an amazing job on this, because like my shipping label is on the bottom, And so I can show you guys the rest of the box. The bottom's just a black bottom, so like you don't need to see that. And I can still show off this cool box that's like a foldy lid and everything. Like all I had to do was cut tape to open this. So, inside, we get a nice little flyer that shows everything that's in here. So we get a figure, a plush. They call it a large plush. It's not really that large, as you can see. A little keychain plush, and 2 other keychain things, and a mug. So,
I think I'm most excited about the mug.
yes, you've mentioned that. The thing that is interesting about this is, again, it's all curated, but since Banpresto is the company that makes the figures, they've made exclusive version of the figures specifically for this box as well. So it is I guess it's all black.
There's also Bandai Spirits Company.
Yeah.
Also made some of this stuff.
Yeah. Well, I think Banpresto and Bandai is...
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know either. I need to look into that. But, first off, we have the plushie. Thank you.
Produced by Bandai Spirits Company.
Yeah. So, he's just like a little...
It looks like a little travel pillow.
Yeah, he's like
I
a little...
haven't looked at any of this before right now.
Yeah.
This was a Casey purchase.
Yep.
Right, not case purchase.
It's okay. But yeah, so he's just like a little pillow. He's not like a perfect, like, slime shape, like I would say like this is.
He looks like a dumpling.
Yes, he looks more like a dumpling shaped. But this is more like a pillow shape too, like where you could put this on something and like you don't expect to have like the full circle.
Kind of rest your head on that.
Yeah, he's definitely soft. Here, you want to feel?
Oh, it's yeah.
Yeah.
It's a very soft material.
It's a very soft material, and they've got their little tags on them. I'm gonna move the cutting implement away from the box now that we're getting things out. This is the other plushie, and this is one of the special color versions for the box. So it's Rimuru as a gray slime.
Yep. He's like...
This one is not as luxuriously soft. It's more like a harder, short pile fur.
Ugh.
Yeah. It definitely feels
Gross.
like a keychain versus like something you'd actually want to like be touching a bunch. Like this could go on a bag and I wouldn't worry about it. And it probably will go on a bag.
Yeah.
But it's still cute. Like I definitely like it.
Blush.
Yeah, I think that one's cute. We've got the 2 rubber charms, which I used to collect more of these when I was younger, but like, I don't know. I haven't collected as many nowadays.
I used to also have some of those, but I actually had them on my keychain and they never lasted more than a few months.
Yeah, I think they were meant to be more like phone stuff, so they're supposed to be better taken care of than like keychains.
Well,
I know.
The one is a keychain base, and the other
Oh yeah,
strap.
the Vash one, yeah. But I like this version. Even though he's like the gray version or whatever, I still like this one because it's
special color variant.
Well, yeah, because it's the Banpresto box. And then it's the special Rimuru. That's also the same colors as the one in the figure. And just him holding himself. I always think that's funny when they do stuff like that.
Yep, he tends not to do that in the anime.
Not in the actual anime, yeah. Alright, so let's do the thing Mr. Husband is most looking forward to.
Oh, the mug.
Yes. Oh, I need the cutting implement again. Should have checked.
More tape.
Yeah. Usually there's more than one thing of tape, but I always just assume that people close it with tape. Oh, it's packaged well.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's so cute!
It's my new mug. Or teacup.
Yeah, it's a teacup. It's definitely not mug size. It's definitely more of a teacup. Like, for Americans, this is definitely like what I would say is a teacup and not a mug, versus like how they market it as a mug. But you know, like that's just I think it's because it's got a handle.
Yeah, I'm gonna give like.
Yeah, go get one of
our
ours.
good
Yeah.
size mugs in comparison.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll do 2 mugs for comparison.
Oh, I can fit my hand in it. Sorry. Hey, Mish.
Here are 2 mugs for comparison.
Here, this is another Japanese mug that we have that I feel like is more of what we consider akin to like mug size.
Yeah, that's like a normal size one, and then here's a large size.
This is one that we
comparison.
specifically got for like large size drinks and whatnot, so it's okay. We've just already started without you is all.
Hello.
But so yeah, I like this one. I think this is cute. It'll make a cute teacup. And then the last thing in the Banpresto box is the figure. Would you put this somewhere, Mr. Husband? Thank you.
I will tentacle it away.
Thank you. Appreciate it. So it doesn't have any, like, it's specifically made for this package. So they didn't put any, like, extra, graphics or pictures of the figure or anything.
It has a really long name.
What? Yeah, because it's the name of the anime.
That time I got Reincarnated as a slime EXO something figure.
Special color variant.
Yeah.
Yeah, special color version. Yeah. This is gonna be one that's gonna be hard to get back in the packaging, I can already tell.
Oh, it's got
Yep.
wings and a sword are coming off.
Yep, wings and a sword are separate parts.
Flap flap.
Yep, and then... Ta-ta-ta.
Oh gosh, it's got a bunch of parts. You gotta assemble this one. Show me your figure skills.
Yep, that's what I was gonna do. Alright. Need cutting implement again.
Slice it.
So there's his feet. Oh, I didn't need cutting implements. They just made to be pulled apart. That's the base.
He's dissolving into this sort of a yellowy.
I think he's coming out of it.
Yeah.
I think that's the purpose of it. Head.
I don't know if you can see it on camera, but his clothing have a textured pattern.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be like Kevlar or something.
No.
Pretty sure.
Kevlar.
He's supposed to have some kind of like clothing that isn't.
Is it suede that has a pattern like that?
No, it's not suede.
What am I thinking of? There's a sword.
Yep. I was trying to figure out how I'm supposed to put that on there, but I figured it out. So, all right, and then
Wingies.
they've attached to the scarf thing. Okay.
All right. Can you Tetris this Rimuru?
I don't need the picture.
The rest in the picture.
Yep. There's a good thing I don't need it then, huh?
Yeah, probably. Oh, is that what that thing is for?
Yep.
Okay, I saw this small slot in the shoulder.
Yeah. Small slot in the shoulder. Sword in the hand.
And then he gets wingies.
Oh, yep, he does get wingies.
Because the head holds the wingy section on.
Yep. Don't you judge. Don't
The
you
real,
laugh at me.
what it's really like to put figures together.
Yep.
they don't just all neatly pop together and work the first time. Oh, you beheaded him! You de-weed him!
Okay.
You want to do the body and the base first?
Yeah, that's what I've decided. Because then I
head.
have the base structure for him.
He's on a pretty steady base. It's got 3 pegs.
Mm-hmm. I really like the resin and stuff for that one that they've chosen.
I like that see-through resin.
Yep. It's better quality than some other stuff that we've had before in the past.
Yeah, then this is not like a very complicated figure to put together.
No, I just had to get like a good like pressure down on him.
The eye details and face details are nice on this one.
Yep.
And tilt and go forward up towards the camera and tilt.
And like once I've put him together, he's not falling apart like the Millium one does.
Well, the Millium one is just her head, and it's
Yeah, it's the same kind of mechanism that, like, or the same type of slot that the Rimuru had, though. So the thing I'm gonna mention is I think this box is well worth it for the figure alone.
How much was the box?
The box was $30 plus $10 shipping, so $40 in total.
Okay, so let's look up the price of that figure.
This figure?
Yeah.
All right. Give me a second, you guys. Actually, I'll use my phone. Yeah. Don't you go anywhere, pen. Let's see here.
You just like it because you got some plushy things. You bought a real Rimuru.
Reincarnated. No. Not Shion. No, not Shion. I know I was looking this up yesterday. Slime figure.
EXQ.
Hang on. There. I saw it. So Crunchyroll has the blue version.
It's a little different.
It is.
It's got a little Rimuru on the bottom.
Yes, and it also doesn't have a base.
That's probably not a good comparison then.
Hang on. What is it? EX what?
Q.
Q.
Q is in Queen.
Yeah. Yes. So shopping. I'm seeing a lot of people selling it for $30, which is this one. Crunchyroll has it for $26.
No, it's not that one.
It's this one.
But that's not the special color version.
No, that's correct. This one isn't going to be sold outside of the box.
Yeah, well, somebody's going to put it on eBay.
Well, sure, but like that's not. We're comparing it to like the actual other one. Like that was what I was trying to do. With the wings, I'm seeing it for $40. That's so, not the Crunchyroll one, or 30.
Yeah.
So between 40 and 30, yeah. So
for an additional $10, if you were gonna buy the figure anyway, you get all this other stuff.
I thought you were gonna say it was like $80 without. Yeah, exactly. So like I feel like for $40, when you get the figure, the keychains, like here, let me show everything again since I don't know if you were here for everything, Michelle. But we got the plushie, squishy plushie. We got the not so squishy plushie keychain. We got 2 phone straps. And a nice mug. I would say that, okay, this is probably like 10 to 15 depending on where you get it in Japan. This is probably like 5 or 10. These usually go for 7 to 10 depending on where you get them. And the mug, I would say probably $20. They usually, yes, in Japan they sell these for
cheap.
Okay. How much do you think then?
$10 for the mug, maybe.
Okay, so even $40 as the box thing. The smaller items plus the figure are probably double what the box actually charged for.
Potentially, yeah.
And
if you were going to buy all that stuff.
Well, that's the thing is Banpresto, when they made this box,
at least it's all themed.
They told everything. They told you everything. Yeah. It's not a blind box. Like, you know what you're getting. And, like, that was the whole reason why I wanted to get it, was because I wanted to see the quality of the stuff. Because, like, you can do a $30 box and say, look at this, but this ends up being a price figure, which we have a price figure right next to it here to compare it to, we can definitely say it's better than this.
Yeah, it's larger than a standard prize figure.
It's better quality looking.
Yeah, it's like their larger version prize figures, which usually run $30 to $40.
Yeah, or 50 depending on some. I've definitely seen some go for 50. But like that's nice. This makes me want to buy more of these if there's more series in the future that Banpresto does one of these for. And now mind you, I pre-ordered this back in October of last year, and they had said it was going to come out end of last year, but COVID pushed everything back in Japan. So we had it pushed back until now. Banpresto has been very good about keeping, at least in my emails, everybody up to date on what's going on and telling us when everything was happening. And like at the beginning of the month during my birthday stream, I mentioned I got the notice that this would be shipping, and they gave us time to like change our address if we needed to. So I feel like this is way better than some other figures and other companies that we've dealt with. And I would happily buy from Banpresto again, and possibly buy a Banpresto box again if it's something that I or you like.
An anime that we watch and actually want merchandise from.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it seems like a good deal.
I'd pay $20 for that mug, especially on vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if you were at a convention or something, like they would definitely, like at an anime con, they would sell this for like $20.
Well, they do lots of markup on the.
I was about to say, if we were going for convention prices, this would be 20, this would be 20, this would be 15, these would both be 15. Because I've definitely seen that in dealers' dens at conventions.
The figure would be 50 to 60.
Yeah, depending on the table.
Like conventions, and they jack up the prices, and that also depends on the seller and the convention.
Yes.
We literally have larger anime conventions in the city we live at, and they will have multiple sellers selling
the same figure, and you can go around.
For different prices.
Yeah, and you can go around and find the person who's selling it closer to the right price, and just buy it from them. Like the one, I never can remember their name, but there is a booth, and if you guys are ever going to AWA, specifically Anime Weekend Atlanta, there's a booth that's run by a younger guy. I believe they're Japanese, and it's a younger guy and his mom and dad, and it's a like plexiglass booth that they put up, and they have a bunch of figures, and they have art books and stuff. They're the ones that I like to buy most of my stuff from, because they'll also be the people that will haggle with you. So, like, if you want a couple figures, they'll do you a deal. If you want a couple books, they'll do you a deal. Like, they don't, like, they want to sell you stuff. They'll fucking sell it to you if you want it. But those are always the ones I look for. And I never remember what their booth name is, but I can always find them. But yeah. Yeah, so that's our collection of the time I was reincarnated as a slime, plus our new babies.
And, it's an anime that's still ongoing, and it has some little spin-offs and stuff.
Yeah.
It's still reasonably new as far as anime goes, so it doesn't have, like, a million figures. And I think I have pre-ordered
a bunch.
2 or 3 more figures from this series.
Yeah. I
like the Shiona Million characters.
Yep. And I like the, I can't remember her name, but the priestess.
Oh, yeah. I don't know her name.
Yep. The priestess.
Japanese names in this.
And,
hard to remember.
And Dragon Daddy.
He's very new. His name is Tempest, thank you.
Yeah, Tempest. Dragon Daddy.
Remember his last name. He took his Dragon Daddy.
I mean, we all saw that last season. Okay, Dragon Daddy.
I guess.
And I know Michelle in chat likes Diablo, so.
Yeah.
Diablo.
He reminds me of characters from the Demon Butler series. What is that called? Black Butler.
Black Butler, yeah, Sebastian and stuff. He's definitely like a Sebastian character.
Yep. I mean, they try to appeal to everybody with.
Yeah, characters. Yeah, they try to give something for everybody.
Fantasy fan service.
Yeah.
Fantasy rules and that sort of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
You got your cute goblins if you like that.
Yep.
That's
yes,
good.
Rengen does remind me of Monster Rancher too. He's like Tiger from Monster Rancher.
Yeah, Ringen is cute. I don't know if they have a good Ringen figure or not.
They did, but we missed it. They only made like one.
Yeah.
It was sad.
There's been a lot of, like, a whole mess of figures coming out that are excellent and that I've ordered, unfortunately, so...
Yes. We have a lot coming
we're
in.
kind of have to be a little more choosy since they have so many figures coming out that we're getting.
One day we'll have a house and we'll just have a wall of figures and it'll be okay.
Yeah, I think I have like 20 figures on pre-order.
Something like that. But yeah. And I think that's really it then. Yeah, we've already looked at the other figures, so. But yeah. Thank you guys for coming out and visiting. For those that watch the VOD, thank you. On the YouTube link, I will link the box, but it's sold out, so you can't buy it. But you can check out the Banpresto site if you would like to see if there's other boxes, because if this is anything to tell about their other boxes, I do think that they're worth the money. And again, you get to see what's in the boxes before you buy them. It's not a lucky bag or a blind box or something, which I understand the appeal of those when they're worth the money. Because, like, when you pay $10 for something and you get a bunch of stuff, that's fine. But, like, when you get a Kuji or whatever stuff, not Kuji, Kuji is lottery, but the lucky bags, and you have to order them and then pay shipping and stuff, it's hardly ever worth it, for us here in the States. So, I feel like Banpresto is doing good by us American fans by giving us something like this, because we can get, a sampling of merchandise for a good price. But yeah. Alright, guys. Thank you for coming, and I'll be back to the normal schedule come Monday, because Mr. Husband is no longer doing overnights.
Yay!
Yay! So, yeah. I will see you guys Monday afternoon, hopefully. Bye!
Bye, we'll see you on the next food video.
Yes, next food video should be either next week or the following, because I got the notice that it shipped. So see you guys then. Bye-bye!
Bye!